Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sal Stretford. How you're doing, and welcome to another episode of Chatterbox, guys. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. Here we go. It's almost here, guys. Cunha is almost a Manchester United player. Agreement is in place. Looks like he's going to be at Old Trafford next season, guys. Cunha will be a Manchester United player. It looks pretty certain. We're just waiting on the here we go. It's very, very close. Agreement has been made, and Manchester United have got their man. Hopefully, it's a start of many. Now, the only issue is, when will United announce it? When will United announce it? That's the thing. I did say last week that Man United will either do it before the Europa League, just before the Europa League, or after the Europa League. If Man United lose the Europa League final, then they have that little bit of positivity to feed to the masses, just to make things a little bit more bittersweet. Of course, guys, here we go soon. Of course, Kenny says, yep, here we go soon. As I said, guys, again, Stretford Post, I said that it's going to be this week. It's going to be done. And the only thing is how Manchester United do this deal. I did say that it's in advanced stages. It's already been agreed. It's how Man United do this deal. And when will Man United announce this deal is the most important thing. Because will they announce it for the Europa League final, give the players a boost? Will they name it after the Europa League final? Which if Man United lose Europa League final, then you know what? It's going to add a little bit of positivity to a very, very toxic situation, of course, guys. So, you know what? I hope that we do announce Cunha very soon, guys. And I hope that we announce Cunha in a good way. In a good way, that we just won the Europa League. And you know what? And we add extra positivity onto it, of course. Big up, my friend Pro Gamer Boys. What's going on? Cunha, let's go. Cunha will be that guy. Are you happy with Cunha? Is there anyone here who's not happy with Cunha? What's going on, guys? Are you positive about Cunha? Guys, look, you know what? It's got the air, something in the air tonight. Phil Collins, you know what I mean? It's got this week. It's got something about it. I don't know what it is. I just feel like there's this momentum building and stuff. You know what I mean? I just feel like Man United are gonna do something. Definitely. Liverpool are getting fullbacks replacement in space of the week. It's really alarming. Yeah, Liverpool are very, very good at deals. They're very sharp at deals. They always have been. Do you remember when they signed McAllister and players like that? But you know what? That's Liverpool. Man United need to act quickly. Man United have got a lot of work to do. Man United got a much more work to do in this summer, of course, with players out and players in. So you know what, we need to obviously work quickly. The Cunha deal was a good one. First things first, let's get the Cunha deal over the line. Will Man United get another striker in? Will they get Gutierrez? Gutierrez depends on Manchester United winning the Europa League. That is what it is. And guys, you know what? On this channel, we don't talk crap. We talk the truth. Last week, I was saying that the deal will be done, but they won't announce it until after the Europa League or just before the Europa League. Here we go. Could be very soon, but don't be surprised if that is pushed out a little bit longer down the line, kick down the road, so to speak, a little bit. Hello, Mr. Frere. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you back, mate. Hope you're good. Cunha deal done. Next is Gutierrez immediately after the Europa League final. I think there's going to be an announcement very, very soon in regards to Cunha. Great news for Manchester United. We have a very, very capable number 10 to come into the football club. Good start. It's a good start. And in regards to Gutierrez will happen if we win the Europa League. There's a reason that this deal hasn't been done yet. There's a reason that this deal hasn't been complete yet. It's because Gutierrez. We'll wait and see what Man United do in the Europa League if Man United qualify for the Champions League, of course, guys. Absolutely. Cautiously happy, as we should be, Kenny. Big up, Ken. We all forgot about Diego Leon as well coming in August. Yeah, Diego Leon will be coming to the football club very, very soon. We don't need a left back. I mean, obviously, Liverpool signed Kirkes. It's a good signing for them. Kirkes is a good player. But we don't know how good Diego Leon is. The problem we're going to have, Frey, right, is that we're going to have Dorgu. We're going to have, obviously, Shaw. We're going to have Diego Leon in there as well. And Malacia is still at the football club as well. So we got an array of left backs coming through, guys. Absolutely. Even Sal is doing truth is truth before Joe Blackman. Yeah, it's truth before. Absolutely, man. Guys, look, you know what? you know, a lot of people come on this channel just to say something like, "Oh, you fake news, fake news. It's not true. It's not true." I said it last week. It'll be done this week. It'll be done this week. I'll be very surprised if this isn't announced very soon. It's a tactical thing for Manchester United. Manchester United are playing to the fans. So what they're doing, some may call them smart. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's announced after the Europa League final. It's just to add a little bit of positivity, but that it could be announced just before, because they might want to boost the team, so to speak, get a boost going with the football team and for before the Europa League final. So it could be that, but it's definitely going to be in the next few days. So definitely, we look forward to that. Good afternoon, Sal. Win the Europa League, get Gutierrez. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely. What about Turkey and Mbeumo? Any news? Nothing at the moment, Freya. You know me. I'm a big fan of Turkey, Freya. And nothing at the moment. I'm not going to splurt out any garbage in regards to that. But what I would say is that Cunha is the first deal. There will be a striker signed. Will Man United sign 2 number 10s? It's very unlikely, I'll be honest with you, Freya. But you never know what's going to happen in football. You don't know. But I think Man United's next port of call will be a striker. After they've got Cunha, will be a striker. And then we can see where we go from there. Absolutely. Big up, Johnson. How you doing? De Ligt is fit, Johnson. De Ligt is fit, but De Ligt is not match fit. So De Ligt playing in the Europa League final is about 30%. De Ligt won't play in the Europa League final from the start. He might start from he might play on the bench, but he won't start the game. Lenny Yoro, however, is much more advanced in his fitness. He has played football the last 10 days, so he's more match fit than De Ligt. De Ligt hasn't played for weeks, so it might be a little bit treacherous to play De Ligt in a European final, because you know what? You're going to have maximum levels in that game and match fitness, of course. Is Ederson news? Is it true? Ederson's a name that we've been going on. I mean, Ederson is one of the Champions League signings, Ephraim. So basically, if Man United win the Europa League, Ederson could be into Manchester United. It's no secret around Europe that Man United are interested in Ederson. Man United have been interested in Ederson for it seems like nearly a year, isn't it? I like Ederson. I'm a big fan of Ederson. You know, it would be great to have Ederson and Ugarte in there. You know what I mean? Maybe Casemiro stays for another year. I mean, it would be good for Man United's squad, because you know you need a squad. The amount of games that we're going to play, if we get into the Champions League, the amount of games that we're going to play, we're going to need these players. We're going to need a big squad, of course. Absolutely. De Ligt is set to play on Wednesday at Johnson. He won't play on Wednesday, Freya. I'd be very surprised if he plays on Wednesday. He'll be on the bench, my friend. He's not match fit. If people know about match fitness, it's not just you get fit, you play football. You have to get match fit. De Ligt hasn't played for weeks. I'll be very, very surprised if he started the Europa League final. I'm hearing from my sources at Man United, he's not going to start the game. So we'll have to wait and see. Good morning, Cunha. Here we go. Let's go, my friend. Sal, what about Osimhen and Masterwana? Nothing at the moment, Freya. We're going to have to do deal at a time. This is what Man United do, don't they? They do deal at a time. Man United have Osimhen and Masterwana on their transfer list. They've had them for months. They are on the transfer list. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen. My only concern is that Man United go after Cunha, sign Cunha, and then sign a striker, and then we don't concentrate on our attack. Man United's attack needs complete rebuild. It needs a complete rebuild. And I would like Turkey in there or Mastantuono in there, of course, as a squad. But at the moment, Man United, are looking around. There are scouts looking at Mastantuono. Man United are heavily linked to Osimhen as well. But it is no secret that Man United want Gutierrez. And I've said it the last few days, guys, that Man United want Gutierrez at the end of the day. Man United want Gutierrez. Ruben Amorim wants Gutierrez. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Ephraim, why are you not linking Reinders? He is a good player. Yeah, but guy, Ephraim, we can't be linked to everyone. You know what I mean? There are a lot of good players. Turkey's a good player. Mastantuano's a good player. Cunha's a good player. Trincão's a good player. You know, there's players everywhere around Europe. You know what I mean? At the moment, what Man United are doing right now is Cunha. Cunha will be a Man United player. And that is the start of the summer. The summer's the start. The season's not even ended, guys. We have to wait until the Europa League final. Once Man United win the Europa League final, if we win the Europa League final, of course, then we will have a much more clearer picture of what players Man United are going to sign. At the moment, I told you guys, and other sources have mentioned it now, Man United have 2 transfer lists, which is the Champions League transfer list and the non-European competition lack of 100 million transfer list. So obviously there's going to be a big difference between the two. But Man United, if they do win the Champions League, expect some movements. Of course, MUFC now. What's going on, bro? Long time no see. Where have you been all my life? What's going on, man? Hope you're good. I want to forget Cunha. Does that mean Gyökeres is out of reach for us financially? Absolutely not, MUFC now. No. Man United are working out a deal with Cunha, and Man United have money for Gyökeres. And I've been saying this for a long time, guys. And I said it months and months ago. Man United will spend up to 200 million this summer. Players will be out the door. Man United will spend up to 200 million this summer. And that is my prediction. And people are going to go, where do they get the money from? Obviously, we're going to sell some players as well. Money's going to be coming in, league position, jerseys, kit, season tickets, this. Man United will. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm so nervous about the final. Our players need to redeem themselves and give us something to look. What I would say, guys, if there's one player, and I'm going to mention this player, guys, because not many people are going to mention this player, right? If there's one player, right, who we can look at, right, and think, yeah, we got this, it's Casemiro, guys. Casemiro. He has won 7 out of 7 European trophies. 7 out of 7. This guy is a beast. Now, Tottenham have got nobody like that. So it's going to be highly underestimated how important Casemiro is going to be for us. I don't think Dalot is match fit, Ephraim. Again, I don't think he's match fit, even though Ruben Amorim loves Dalot. He's not match fit. But obviously, we'll get a clearer picture with Ruben Amorim's press conference. Of course, he's going to have a press conference. So we're going to have to wait and see what he says. I hope Man United won't sell Xerxes on loan. The teams of changing for Reese the game really good. But I hope so as well, Ketfred. I hope so as well, my friend. Kenny, I only worry about Onana in goal. I do. I just hope that we won't need Onana. You know what I mean? I just hope that we go out in that game, we're positive, we score goals, and we don't need Onana. You know what I mean? A bit like what we did against Man City last year. Even Onana nearly cost us in that game in the goal. Remember the goal? A bit like that game, if I'm being honest with you. We were 2-0 up like that, and, they just get a consolation or something like that. I honestly can't believe Gyökeres doesn't want to play for Amorim again. Absolutely, Stephanie. Stephanie, there's a reason that this deal has been delayed with Arsenal. He wants to go to Manchester United. If Manchester United don't win the Europa League, then it is highly likely that he will go to Arsenal. But at the end of the day, if Man United win that Europa League, I'm pretty certain. I'm not certain, but I'm very, very confident he will go to Manchester United, guys. Absolutely, very, very confident. Let me see if I can get this. Just going to be checking on Fabrizio. Still Man United are in the closing stages. Kenny, I won't even start that. He's been awful this season. He has been awful. He's got a fan club, though, hasn't he? If we speak, we'll be in trouble. We do not have to underestimate Spurs. We have to put pressure on the first goal. Yeah, nobody's going to underestimate them, FRM. I don't think anyone underestimates Spurs. It's a flip of a coin. I've always said it. Big Up Cass turns up in finals. Bruno does as well. All eyes are on the team on the Wednesday. They can be heroes just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day. Absolutely. Big up, David Bowie. Oh, God rest his soul, of course. Chasing their Euro Champions League bonuses. We need that 100 million to get to get that Swedish sponsor. You know what I would say, Will? It is like a sliding doors kind of moment, if if Man United don't win that Europa League. So, I would say that Man United, it is so important in our history to win the Europa League. And as I said on my thumbnail, is this the biggest game post Sir Alex Ferguson? I think it is. I think it's the biggest game post Sir Alex Ferguson because of what it means, because of who we're owned by and what we have coming. We've just finished the lowest position that we have ever finished, basically. And, so for us to get back, we need this Champions League money and we need this Champions League, because that could be the spark that can change everything. When you think about the 1991 Cup Winners' Cup, you think about that and you think about the change that happened after we won the 1991 Cup Winners' Cup. Man United, a couple of years later, went on to win the Premier League title. Of course, Leeds won the league in 1992, but Man United won it in 1993. And we ended up planting that seed for Man United to be successful in 1991 when we beat Barcelona in the Cup Winners' Cup. Now, that whole Cup Winners' Cup journey, it does remind me a lot of what Man United were going through at that time. We weren't the best team in the world, but what we did is that we made results. We got the results when we needed them, even when we went to Poland, when the back's against the wall, when we went to Montpellier, when the back's against the wall, when, we played Wrexham, and then, the whole thing. And then winning that Cup Winners' Cup in 1991, it changed our history. Now, I know that recently, in recent history, our cups haven't really triggered anything, but I do believe that this Europa League final has a feel about it that it can change our history. It can change the shape of our future. I really do believe that, because, I'm looking at this final and I'm looking at Tottenham, and I think Tottenham, hard game, difficult game. It's not going to be easy. We win it. We would have beaten Tottenham, Real Sociedad, Athletic Bilbao, Lyon. There's no farmers in there, guys. There's no farmer. There's no Bodo Glimt in there. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, absolutely brilliant. Big up, GK. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Emirates, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good. I'm told Jason Wilkins, convincing Mason Tuano, if ever played, to join Man United. Emirates, Nathan, yes. Jason Wilcox and his entourage have been to South America to look at Mastantuano. Whether we get Mastantuano or not, considering we're getting Cunha, will Man United sign 2 number 10s? Is that going to be a possibility? I would love Mastantuano at the football club. I think he's a fantastic player, and he's going to be one of the next ones through, so to speak. Absolutely. But Wilcox has Mastantuano as well as Jimenez on his radar in South America. Absolutely. But he also has Delap as well. So if we don't concede in the first 20 minutes, we have a high chance of winning on Wednesday. What we have to do, Johnson, is just we have to be confident. Whatever, we could think about what's going to happen until the cows come home. We could be thinking and overthinking it and just put ourselves under stress. Man United will struggle. Let me tell you guys, Johnson, everyone, let me get this clear. Man United will struggle. Man United will give away possession. Man United will start slowly. That's what Man United do, right? Sadly, as it is, Man United starts slowly. But Man United will drift into the game. Man United will get back into the game. And Man United will start creating chances. I hope it's not like that. But that is the theme of what's been happening this season against Real Sociedad, against Athletic Bilbao, against Lyon. We were on the back foot in the opening half an hour or so. So Man United need to change this picture. They need to change this narrative that we do all the time, which is starting the game slowly, because they could be out of sight if we don't start this game fast. Absolutely. This is why we have to get through that first 20 minutes, Johnson, as you said, and we have to be strong and not concede anything. And then once we bed ourselves into the game, the good thing, the advantage, as I said, advantage United, the advantage that Manchester United are having in this game is not only the likes of Casemiro and Bruno and Garnacho and Mainu and De Ligt and Onana, who've won trophies, who've won big trophies, who played in big finals. Onana played in the Champions League final. Whatever we think about him, he's played in the Champions League final. There are a lot of players in our team that have experience. They have experience, and Tottenham don't have that. The last final Tottenham, as far as I can recall, was the Champions League final against Liverpool in the COVID season. Before that, it was the League Cup final about 20 years ago. Man United beat Tottenham in 2009 on penalties in the League Cup, and so. I just feel like Man United are a beast when it comes to experience. And if I was Tottenham, if I was a Tottenham fan, if I was a Tottenham player, I would look at Man United and think, you know what? Look at Casemiro. Just need to look at Casemiro. How many times he's been in finals? The rest of us, as a team, only turns up in Europa League games. I hope so. Do you think Europa final will go to extra time? GK, my guy, I'm going to stick my neck out for this one, and I say no. I hope not, but you never know what happens in football. But I am predicting no, not for this game. I'm going to do my match preview tomorrow. I'm going to give you my score. I think the game will be finished in 90 minutes. I think so. I think it will. I just feel like the teams are too open at the moment. There's too much riding between the teams to be a draw. I think there will be a winner in this game. I really do. I actually think it will be similar to the Ajax game in 2017. That's a hint. Absolutely. Big up, Tybo. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're good. Talk of Ederson, rumours to Man United. Yes, lots of rumours about Ederson. It's been going on for the last year about Ederson. Ederson is on Man United's transfer wish list. Now, don't be surprised if Man United do sign Ederson, but it won't be yet. Man United will get Cunha over the line first. And you know how Man United work in the transfer market. We're very slow in the transfer market. We're not quick in the transfer market. So let's wait and see. Obviously, Ederson is a Champions League player, right? And as I've been saying, the two transfer lists that Man United have, they have Champions League and non-European Football League. So transfer list. So at the end of the day, we have to wait until Wednesday to get a clearer picture what's going on. That is what I've been told. The Champions League is imperative to what Man United do in the summer. And we have to win that game for our future. Big up. Sal, if we get George Russell from Ipswich, if you look at Delap, you can't unsee it. We need another to get that monster. God, blimey. Look, I'm not saying that Liam Delap is a bad player. To be honest with you, I think that it is a risk. It's a punt. I would say that. I would like to see Delap sign for Man United along with Gutierrez. I would love that. I mean, I would love that to happen because I feel like Man United need more than one option up front. Because even if we sign the likes of Gutierrez, we're living on the risk of it getting injured again, and then we're back with Rasmus. You know, so I would love to have Delap and Gutierrez. I'd love us to go out there and spend a lot of money, but Champions League, absolutely. I don't want extra time, Kenny. It's going to be a late one, so I don't want extra time, man. Absolutely not. We've had too much of that stress this year. Absolutely. Hope Wednesday night Xerxes play false number 9, Man as a 7, and Bruno as a number 10. Xerxes, I think it's going to be a hard one for him, Frere. Again, I sound like a broken record, but match fitness, mate. Match fitness. Xerxes has been missing for a few weeks. Will Ruben Amorim throw Xerxes into a European final without any football for the last few weeks? We all love Xerxes. I love Xerxes, but the most he'll be is on the bench, in my opinion. The home crowd will probably be behind us for the final since we kicked them out, but they can't handle it once. So, no, they won't. I mean, you don't know. I mean, I do know a lot of people from Bilbao. They do like Man United, regardless what happened. You know, they like Man United. Bilbao like Man United. I don't think they really care about Tottenham Hotspur. But one thing's for certain, Tyberg, that ground will be full up with United fans. Just like Rotterdam in 1991, that ground will be full up with Manchester United fans. There will be more Manchester United fans than Tottenham fans. Absolutely. There will be a full ground of Man United fans there. You will see a sea of red in that stadium. Absolutely. Man United, come on. Rotterdam, come on. Absolutely. That's what it's going to be like. Big up, Steph. Big up, everyone. Of course, who's joined me today. Of course. Cunha perfect for that Amorim 10 role. I agree. Big up, Amir. Bro, I think that can happen seeing our defense. Bro, I think that can happen seeing our defense. Oh, God, blimey. It will not be a win if it's scary for our club. If we do not win, it will be scary. It'll be a toxic mess, Ephraim. It will be a toxic mess. That's what it will be. There will be a toxic thing going on at Man United. Absolutely. It would be disgusting, guys. And what will be happening at our football club if we lose this game? You know the toxicity is already out there. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. Amir, we really need Osman Jagiris, Liam Delap, Ederson, Cherki. Amir, if you've got £1 billion, go for it, mate. You got £1 billion. You're just throwing names out there, mate. You can't just throw names out there. United just have to score first. Otherwise, it will be real battle for us. I think so, Stephanie. I think that's very important. I think Man United scoring first is imperative. It's so important. I think if Man United score first, I really can see us picking Spurs off. I can. We've already been through this story over the last season that with Spurs, losing 3 times, conceding first all the time. And we need to score first. And then obviously what we need to do is let Tottenham come at us and we pick them off. We pick them off. The most important thing about this game is to get the result, win the game. And that's it at the end of the day. I mean, I love this signing. Yo, I'm getting that number. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. We'll be very soon. Absolutely. Amir, that's a decent front three. Yeah, a very expensive front three as well. Goodness me. When is the transfer window opens? There's two parts, isn't it? It's in August. End of July, I think it is. But let me have a look. The transfer window opens. Summer transfer window opening. Between June the 1st and Tuesday, June the 10th, due to an exceptional registration period for the event. So we're going to have two openings of the transfer window. We got one on June the 1st and June the 10th, and then it's going to be closed. And then there's going to be another one due to an exceptional registration period for expanded 2012 Club World Cup. So because of the Club World Cup, there will be 1st of June to the 10th of June. It will open, then it will reopen in July, as far as I'm aware. We can get those players when we win the Europa League final, inshallah. Inshallah, Triple M. Inshallah. Absolutely. If we win it. We are winning the Premier League next season, Amir. Amir's on the happy pills again. 135. Come on, guys. Don't forget to smash a like. We are winning the Europa League with Ruben Amorim. Come on, Amir. Come on. Big up, Amir, anyway. I love the positivity, mate. I mean, you must wake up with happy pills. I don't know. Both teams were cautious and defense alert and maintain high mid-block. All right. Back 3 Euro, Maguire, Maz on Wednesday. I would like that, Stephanie. That would be mine. Absolutely mine as well. I would love that. That would be brilliant if Man United can have that back 3. If Euro could come back, please, Euro, do it for us, guys. Do it for us because we don't want Luke Shaw or Lindelof as a centre-back. I just don't think it's going to be nice for Manchester United, absolutely. Ephraim, I think we were a boring game and United will win. It won't be exciting, yeah. I mean, it can either, this is what I predict, Ephraim, right? It can either be really super exciting or really, really boring. That's what I would say about the game. But what we have to do, we have to be confident and we have to try and believe. We really do. Absolutely. Stephanie, Xerxes doing individual training. He's been spotted. Big up Xerxes. Hope he plays. Absolutely. We need 2 free strikers next season. Up to 2 free strikers next season. I don't think we're going to get strikers. 3 strikers. 2 would be good. Delap and Duqueiras would be lovely. But in regards to the number 10, we need two number 10s as well. Let's be real. Let's be real here, guys. We need 2 number 10s as well, don't we? Absolutely. Sal, do we play on a counter-attack or go out, put pressure on them? Ruben Amorim's going to do what Ruben Amorim does. I think he's going to try and put pressure on Tottenham. But in the opening stages, as we said here, that we need to be cautious in what we do, not give away anything, don't concede an early goal. And I think we can bed ourselves into the game. And I think eventually Man United can pick Tottenham off. That's what I think. But we're not going to go gun-ho. But Man United will obviously come back and pick Tottenham off. That is what I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like Man United will pick Tottenham off. Tottenham will try and come at us in the opening stages. And then we just have to be smart and understand what Postecoglou is going to do. Absolutely. The last time I mentioned I won a Europa League final, went on trophy list is Portuguese manager cup. Yeah, we were speaking about that earlier this morning, Fred, on Breaking Dawn. On Breaking Dawn, we were speaking about all the stipulations and stuff like that. Big up. Is Xerxes back? He's back. Is he going to play? I think he'd be on the bench. Big up Percival, by the way. I think he'll be on the bench. I would love Xerxes to play, but you know what it is, yeah, Percival. It's really good to have these players back. It really is, even if they're on the bench, because at least if it gets difficult, the game, we got these players to come through. Do you know what I mean? It'd be really good. Absolutely. Hopefully a lucky omen. Yeah. We need only one. There's loads of omens, guys. Loads of omens. We need only one and world-class striker. Yeah, we need more, but Don't think we're going to get it. Smash the like, subscribe button. Thank you, Shah. Big up, Shah. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. So I have seen Amram Kidd Spurs in 2014. I've seen the 2-2 and the 3-1. So I have seen Amram Kidd Spurs in 2014. Yeah. I've seen Man United Kidd Spurs in 2009 in the League Cup final. Yeah, hopefully we do it. Absolutely. It's Spurs, guys. It's Spurs. We really need Osman Gyökeres to lap Cherki, Mateus Cunha next summer window. Amir, please. Amir. We would all love that. But Man United are not going to sign Osman Gyökeres and Liam Delap, mate. It doesn't work like that. Football doesn't work on attack only. All right? Goodness me. 3 strikers, 2 attackers. Oh, goodness me. Big up, Danny B. Calm down, Amir, man. Come on. Big up, crew. Big up, Danny B. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up. Gladiator. Since this is a neutral venue, United won't feel much pressure, which is good. I agree. That's a good point, Gladiator. Let's hope Spurs fans don't intrude on our half. I said it here. Advantage Manchester United, because we know Bilbao. We've been to Bilbao. We know the dressing rooms. We know the city. We know the build-up. We know about Bilbao. And we played there recently. And not only did we play there, we won there 3-0. So you know what? Lovely for Man United. Man United got that experience. It's almost like a home game. And I guarantee you the majority of that stadium against Tottenham will be full up with Man United fans, guys. Absolutely. I would keep Xerxes and a lot on the bench. Me too, Danny. Me too. Can't miss them. 50 likes, bare minimum. Thank you so much, Steph. Let's get to 50. Finally, a player that actually proven to be good. Amir, a lot of our players are good, proven as well. Spurs definitely is, but they're not doing it at Man United. I hope he does it at Man United, and let's give the guy a chance. Spurs is definitely a little shaky, and a keeper too. Spurs are not. We shouldn't worry against Spurs, GK. We shouldn't worry against them. We shouldn't worry. I think we need more technical players, especially in the midfield. Yep. Shah, I mean, are you a different world of that full over positivity and realistic? I think he is. I think he's on the happy pills, mate. We are winning a treble next season. Amir, are you taking a piss, mate? Amir, if you're taking a piss, mate, listen. Stop trying to troll, Amir. Are you trying to troll me, Amir? Are you a troll? Amir, listen, Amir, right? This is not 1966 and I'm not a hippie, all right? We're not happy with flowers. You know, peace, man. You know what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm happy for you that you're very positive. But let's calm down. Let's concentrate on the Europa League final, right? Yeah, that's what we need to do. Absolutely. We need to concentrate on the Europa League final. One good senior attack striker is enough. Højlund can be the second. Obi can be the third. Let's not forget about Musa. Musa scored 6 goals. Did you know that Musa played with Lamine Yamal? Did you know that? Did you know that? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Amir, stop it seriously. Absolutely. Remember to like the stream. Big up Joe Blackman, my friend. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, bro. Amir, can I have some of the stuff you're taking, buddy? I mean, he's eating some Weetabix with some extra herbs. I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean. Evram, having De Ligt on the bench, but I do not want to be in position to bring De Ligt. It's true, Ephraim. It's true. We don't want no negativity, United fan. Not now. Leave that to after the Europa League, my friend. Leave it to after the Europa League. We don't want any negativity on the team now. No, we don't. So let's leave it. Support the lads. Support the lads. Big up, my friend. Big up my friend, Joe Blackman. Just watched your show, man. Big up, Joe Blackman. It gets emotional in your show, man. It gets emotional. Afternoon legends, Joe Blackman. Tell Pav to blow his nose. He sounds like he's got a blocked nose. Big up, Amir. Yes, he would transfer attack for sure. Also, Amram beat Spurs a few years back in Europa League 2. We got it, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. Triberg. You know what I mean? Got Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. You know what it is, guys. You know what? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I just wish Man United can take some happy pills or something like that for Wednesday, which will be limitless. Who's seen the film Limitless? We need a limitless pill. Like we can go out there and just absolutely smash it. Yeah, Musa's a big player. People forgetting about Musa, you know. People are sleeping on Musa, guys. People are sleeping on Musa, guys. That guy is good. You know what I mean? My message is that we win 3-1. Come on, man of the match will be Casemiro. Casemiro's going to be the most important player on the pitch, guys. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Casemiro will be the most important player on the pitch on Wednesday. I'm not even exaggerating. That guy is the experience. He's got more experience than every single player on that pitch combined. So he's the main man. When Tottenham look up, they see Casemiro, they're going to be like, damn. And he'll be up for that game. Absolutely. No VAR. I hope no VAR gets involved. I hope there's no red cards unless it's for Tottenham. If we bench Garnacho in the final, I think we will go in the summer. It could be telling Ephraim. Who knows? But if he is on the bench, if Garnacho is on the bench, he will come on and make a big impact, I'm sure. Sure. Sal, can I put Amir on a timeout for 5 minutes to just sort himself out? Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Shah. Leave him alone. But if he, at the end of the day, leave him alone. He's all right. Just ignore him. Amir, I'm going to give you a warning, mate, because I'm a nice guy, man. You know what I mean? Calm down on the positivity, mate. I know you're happy. I know you're happy, mate. I don't know why you're so happy. I don't know, but you just are. And I admire that about you. But, sometimes when you're a little bit happy, it's a bit like walking into a job center with a bag of money and a box of KFC. You know what I mean? And saying that, I got all this money and I'm just going to give it to a jumbo sale or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm going in a different direction. Tsunami Trophy next season. Hopefully Rashford leaves and Cunha comes in. I think Rashford will leave. I am absolutely. Don't ask, just do it. Do it. No, Danny B. This is Stretford Post, Danny B. Not Danny B Post. It's Stretford Post, Danny. I love you, Danny. But you know what? Leave him. Leave him for now. I'm giving him a chance. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Listen, you've asked me. I said, give him a chance. Give him a chance. I'm emotional too. The channel is expressive. Big up, Joe Blackman. We have to be expressive, man. You know what I mean? We got people who don't believe in Ruben Amorim flying to Bilbao right now. You're going to make this shit up, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And there you go. Flower power, Sal. Flower power, mate. Flower power. Absolutely. Definitely. What's that film? Oh, yeah, it was Forrest Gump, wasn't it? Where he became that hippie stage. He went into the hippie stage and stuff like that. I remember that. Yeah, that film. Yeah. Amorim helped Junqueira's career to flourish. Maybe he can get back helping Ruben steer United to the glory days. Absolutely, my friend. Casemiro trophy hunter. He's going to get another one. He's going to get another one. Absolutely. Sesko, come United. Let him live. I'm just not going to read out his messages now. I'm positive, but that is too positive, guys. That's flower power positive. That is flower power positive. That is really, really... Okay, Sal, special likes and subscribe button. Thank you so much, everyone. You absolute diamonds, legends, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, it is. We are building up, guys. We're getting into the vibe. Vibe, guys. Vibe. Absolutely. No R. Kelly, but we're getting into the vibe. And you know what? We're ready, guys. We're ready for this final on Wednesday. And you know what? I'm going to get all the energy for Wednesday. I'm not going to bring in any negative rubbish. Absolutely. Casemiro, not joking, hero, but absolutely. He is probably going to be our most important player out there on Wednesday. I'm telling you right now. Leave the guy alone. Still better to be positive than to be out negative all the time. He is a copy-pasting other comments anyway, I think. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people like that. I've been called Fred. I've been called Sandra. I've been called Steve. I've been called all names because people like to, you know those trolls. No, not trolls, but they're bots and they copy paste things and they call me all these names and I'm like, who's that? Don't call me Shirley. Absolutely. Yemiet, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I don't know why, but I think we are winning next season Premier League, an underdog. You never know, Yemiet. Leicester City won the Premier League. We know that, don't we? You never know what can happen in football. Football is a funny old game, isn't it? It is a funny old game. That is what football is all about. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, this Europa League final can be that spark. It can be that spark. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think they're going to drag it out. I really do think they're going to drag out that transfer. Hope Bernardo won't make stupid mistakes. No bozo moments. No bozo moments. Absolutely. We must play Casa Ugarte in this midfield in the first 30 minutes. So important. Yeah. We need to keep it solid, mate. Charlon, we need to keep it solid. I agree. And Casemiro is going to be a linchpin to that. Stephanie, don't call me out. No, is it? You can call me out. That was, we're winning the Europa. No, that doesn't work. We're winning the Europa. We're winning in the Europa. We're winning the Europa. No, you know what? It's, you can call me Al. You don't call me Al. It's, you can call me Al. You can call me Al. The one I said, don't call me Shirley, is Aeroplanes film back in the late 70s, early 80s. Too old. I'm too old. Sal, will Claudia will play in the final? Doubt it, mate. Doubt it. Match fitness, absolutely. Doubt it, mate. It will be nerves all out Wednesday, but if we survive Lyon, we can survive this one too. Bilbao are better than Tottenham. Lyon are better than Tottenham. Real Sociedad are better than Tottenham. We can beat them. Bilbao was the hardest game in the tournament, and we beat them 7-1 on aggregate, guys. 7-1 on aggregate. I told you guys, people were coming on this stream saying, oh, I'm scared of Bilbao. I'm scared of Bilbao. And I said, don't be scared of Bilbao. Don't worry about Bilbao. We worry about ourselves. That is what it's all about. Absolutely. Groovy. Groovy. My balls are tingling ahead of the final, innit, bruv? Groovy teamer. I mean, bruv, my balls are tingling. My goodness me. Your balls are tingling. Whatever tickles your fancy. Whatever tickles your fancy. I'm not going to discriminate, but whatever tickles your fancy. Absolutely. Big up, Groovy. It's funny he said Groovy because we've been talking about hippies today. Funny how things work out, isn't it? Absolutely. Dylan, did you see Dean Edson singing Walker after Palace? Yes. Big up, Dean Anderson. Once a red, always a red. We need to go out on the front foot on Wednesday night. Keep it tight. Don't see the goal. Pick Tottenham off. That's what we're going to do. Win the game. Most important thing. Don't leave any space. We need to show Spurs that we are Man United, the kings of history, and the second kings of trophies after our brothers a la Madrid. Big up, Frere. Love it, mate. Good to have you on board, my guy. Good to have you on board. We've already won Europa League since Miracle, a win against Lyon. It's 0-0-0 chance in football. Come on, Yemiat. Come on, my guy. We're going to do it, man. We're going to win this Europa League. And you know what? It's going to be a great summer. It's going to be a great summer, guys. I'm going to be off to Italy via Qatar. I'm going Qatar first for a couple of days. But I'm going to be going to Italy after that. And I'm going to be loving it. It's going to be positivity. It's going to be lovely, guys. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. Absolutely beautiful. Groovy, I don't know if you've spoken about this before. Would you say Amarim if we lose the final? No, I would not, Groovy Terma. I would not. I would not do that, Groovy. Groovy. Hey, Groovy. Austin Powers in the house. Yeah, look, I would not do that, Groovy. In my humblest, subjective opinion, I would not do that. Absolutely not. We got it, bro. We got it, Frere. Come on, my guy. Come on. We got this. We got to be like that. We're going to win it all. We've seen it all. We won it all. We've seen it all. Unlike some teams. After our brothers at Madrid, they're not our brothers, but we have a good history between each other. Madrid and Man United. I like Madrid more than Barcelona, maybe, but we're not brothers, definitely not. But we're rivals. We're rivals. We've been around. I think Fax Machine put an end to brothers. Absolutely. Big up Fredo. We have to show them we are different in Europe. We're different, guys. They're not like us. They're not like us, guys. They're not like us. We're Man United. They're not like us. Absolutely not. Terma Amram isn't going anywhere. Ineos made an announcement yesterday. Absolutely. My guy. Setting the record straight. When you go to Qatar, tell Sheikh Jassim to come in. But Man United, again, while you're at it, Sal. You know what, guys? Sheikh Jassim is a very shy guy. You know what I mean? Definitely. And this is why he don't flaunt himself in the media like Jim Ratcliffe. You know what I mean? So people thought he didn't exist. When he actually did exist, it's absolutely pathetic, these people. They've just given a 1 billion jet to bloody Donald Trump, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Catch you later, Steph. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Legend. Our real brother is Sporting Lisbon, guys. Love Sporting Lisbon. Got a lot of time for Sporting Lisbon. Love Sporting Lisbon. There's a couple of teams I like in the world. And through history, I tell you those teams. I like Sporting Lisbon. I do. We have a good history with Sporting Lisbon. Absolutely. Another team I like Bayern Munich. I do like Bayern Munich. I do. I go do push button that ball on the so I do like Bayern Munich. And I got a soft spot for Juve, probably. I got a soft spot for Juve and all the historical teams apart from Liverpool. Am I in a minority when I say we could use a clean season next year, even if it means losing a title? Am I in a minority when I say we could use a clean season next year? Groovy, you know what I would say, Groove, is that I'm not counting anything out next season. I'm not sacrificing anything. There's no sacrificial lambs. There's no doves in this stream. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. And I would say that next season will be a much better season than this season. I mean, the bar ain't that high, but I actually think next season will be much better. Madrid often huge help in 1958, but still I don't like them too much. What I don't like about I love Tyberg, sorry. What I don't like about Madrid is greed, entitlement. That's what I don't like. And I feel like every single player they want, they go after and they get. I mean, that's really good for them, but they never pay money for them either. You know, and they didn't even respect Cristiano Ronaldo when he was there, even though he's their greatest striker of all time, their greatest attacker of all time. They didn't even respect him when he was there, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? But please tell Sheikh to come. Absolutely, I will do, mate. I won't forget. Clean season in sense, no Europe for next season to figure things out, like Conte. Nah, brother. Nah, I think Man United need it. Man United need it for transfers, mate. Man United need the Champions League for all different reasons next season. It's very important Man United get Champions League football next season. So important. We won't improve next season without it because of the transfers that we can possibly make. Sal, I think after the final on Wednesday night, when we lift the trophy, the DJ should keep that song. They don't like us. Absolutely. It's really a shame, though, guys, because I'm watching from the UAE, right? And the UAE is 3 hours ahead of England. Right, 2 hours ahead of Bilbao, isn't it? Yeah. So basically, I can't jump at that. I'm going to be celebrating. I don't know if I can contain myself. Absolutely. Percival Sovereign. I've got a weird feeling that Rasmus will score brace on Wednesday. He got a neck on scoring. You're not the first person to say that, Percival. I hope it's true, but you're not the first person to say that. You know that. Absolutely. That's it. I'm subscribed. Tyborg. I only love the reason I love Bayern Munich, Tyborg, is because I went to see Bayern Munich against Man United in 98-99. And I met I couldn't get back to the station, right? After the game. It was 1-1 back in 98-99. And basically there was a taxi and there were Bayern Munich fans in the taxi. And I go to them, are you using that taxi? And I go, yeah, but I can't get a taxi. And because I basically was broke back then. And they said, don't worry, come in the taxi. We're going to go back to Manchester Piccadilly, blah, blah, blah. While some of them are going to the airport, some are going to back to Piccadilly, back to their hotels and stuff like that. And I had a soft spot for them then. And I went to the Champions League final, Tyborg. So I never had a problem with them. You know, they're good. And that's why it's more about nostalgia than anything else. But I like Frankfurt more, Tyborg. I absolutely do. Big up, Frankfurt. Big up. Mimiat, Sal, what do you think of Ineos? Do you back them? Are they the right persons? Can I be honest, Mimiat? What I've seen so far, they're not the right person for Man United. No. I'm going to be watching them this season. Maybe they can change my mind. I don't know. But they need to sign about 7-8 players for me to be like, well, they did well this season. They did summer. They did okay last summer, but it still wasn't complete. Man United need a rebuild, a complete rebuild, an absolute monumental, epic rebuild. We have to be better in the league next season. Forgot how to win consistently in the league. Yes, mentality. Absolutely. We need to play like we play in the Europa League. I've been watching United since 04-05, and I'm starting to forget what it feels like to support an iconic team style of play inspiration. Well, when you started supporting Man United in 04-05, Groovy, we were actually shit. We came third, mate. In regards to that, I was at games at that time, mate. I started supporting Man United in the late 80s. So I would say to everyone who started supporting Man United in this century, is that just be patient, man. It will happen. Don't worry about it. I got a feeling. I'm not going to lie to you. It will happen. Manchester United will get to where we need to go, guys. That is what it is. Man United will get to the promised land. And Wednesday, it starts there. Starts on Wednesday. Big up Kenya, my family from Kenya. Big up anyway, Sal from Kenya. Big up Kenya. Love Kenya. Loads of friends from Kenya. There's a few people on this channel come from Kenya. Big up Kenya and the family from there. Absolutely. We cannot know what will happen tomorrow. We have to live like today. Absolutely, Ephraim. Absolutely. And celebrate when we can. How about Celtic, Sal? Shah. Celtic are an inspirational fan base with who are on the right side of history. That's what I would say about that. Celtic are brave. Celtic fans are incredibly brave, and I have nothing but respect for Celtic fans. Absolutely. Absolutely. Free Palestine. Absolutely. Groovy. When we win in the EPL next, it surely cannot be later than Nah, it won't be that long. Groovy. If we're talking to each other in 2027, 2028, I can assure you, mate, it won't be that long. I can assure you. Absolutely. I hope so. Sounds like we got here. Here we go for Cunha. Nearly, bruv. Nearly. We nearly got it. I'm going to double check. No, absolutely. I'm going to double check it. Still nothing. They're going to drag it out. Charlie. What are we winning first? Champions League or Premier League? Premier League. I think Premier League. Bayern is Germany's Real Madrid, mate. But yeah, get it. Usually German fans are normal and friendly. They're lovely. One thing I did say about Tybo, when I used to go to football matches, right, back in the day, you do get to know characteristics about fans. You know, for example, AC Milan fans, Roma fans, for example, yeah? AC Milan fans, Roma fans. And the difference between AC Milan fans and Roma fans is night and day. Roma fans are aggressive, rioting, throwing bottles, this, that, and the other. AC Milan fans are like, yeah, let's have a picture. Yeah. I went on Italian TV when Man United beat AC Milan 3-2 at Old Trafford back in 2007. And great game, great team. Obviously Pirlo, Maldini and everything. And Kaká. And I went on Italian TV and, it was good fun, the AC Milan bunch. Like AC Milan as a fan base. Roma, however, nah, but their team's crap. We beat them 7. Never mind, false alarm. A couple of channels jumped the gun. Yeah, it's still not done. It's been agreed. It's going to be done, Charlie, though. Unless some miracle happens. I am with the manager, regardless if we win Europa League or not. Big up Lucky Singh. That is what we love to see, my friend. That is what I want to see. Conte, last time he was on the verge of winning the title, we won the Europa League. There we go, Danny. Love it. I love these. I love these positivities, man. Anthony, you're making me feel better. Anthony, Santos, Rasmus, Hoyland, Rashford, Lindelof. We open up talks with other clubs, bid. We'll be lucky, mate, to get rid of some of those players. Rasmus needs 42 million to abide by FFP and PSR. So I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. If you have got the opportunity to play apart from the English, which country would you play for? My grandma's America, Ephraim, so I'll probably be playing for America. If not, I've got German background as well, so it could be Germany. It could be Germany. Yeah, I'm a Warner. Yeah, so it could be Germany. I could be playing for Germany. And I could be playing for America. My grandma's American, so I could be playing for America. What else could I do? No one of note. Absolutely. Groovy. See, this is the difference. You said we were shit 045 and we finished third. Third was a failure. But I said, look at us now. We all salvaged. Yeah, but that was under Alex Ferguson. For our levels back then, mate, we were shit. For the team we had, we were shit. That was under Alex Ferguson. This is a completely different time. It's a completely different context, Groovy. Man United were champions in 03, 02, 03. So there was a big difference between that, isn't it? So, you know, at the end of the day, Man United won cups as well in 03, 04. And 04, 05, Man United were in transition. And it was shit because we were playing shit. But that is for the standards. But you cannot compare this with others. Alex Ferguson had time. We need to give our manager time. We need to give him time, guys. We need to give our manager time like we gave Alex Ferguson all those years ago. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're going coming back. Absolutely. I can't wait, my friend. Anthony Santos, Razzles Hoyland, Lindelof, we open talk so they can get more moves, bids ready. Big up, Lucky Singh. Big up, my friend. We're waiting for the here we go for Cunha. That's what we're waiting for. Absolutely. Brilliant. Lucky Singh, stop spamming, please. Lucky Singh, stop it, mate. Sal, don't stop live until you overgot final whistle. I can't do anything right now but to wait for that damn game. Absolutely, yeah, man. I wish it was today, yeah, me out. Hear me out. I wish it was today. I really do wish it was today. I'm really getting anxious. You know what I mean? I need this to happen. You know what I mean? I need this to happen. I do. What's the scene in UAE for United fans? Do you have any screenings and meetups? Nah. There's more Man United fans than Man City fans. I will tell you that, surprisingly. But I don't meet up with any Man United. I've met up with one Man United fan, and he's a legacy Man United fan. He's been going to games for 50 years. I met up with him. He lives here now from England, and that's about it. Yeah, we were going to do a Man United branch over here and make a UAE branch, but didn't materialize. There's not as many Man City fans as you think. The club store is empty every single week, and there's more Man United fans. Absolutely. We pushing for Cunha Whistler from Brentford. Who's your source, Lucky Singh? They have an awesome stadium, and Spurs fans throw bottles and rubbish on their own pitch. Fucking disgusting. Gladiator King, because a lot of Spurs fans have become disillusioned with Spurs. They feel like they're just a stadium and that's it, because that's what they are. It's just a stadium. And I hope Man United don't become that. Absolutely. Glad we're looking to get things done now. Absolutely, Lucky Singh. Groovy. For next season, which areas would you strengthen? Keeper, wing backs, whereas attack first? I would rebuild our attack, Groovy, completely. I will rebuild it because the most important thing right now that Man United are struggling with is goals. So I'll rebuild the attack. Then I'll move into the midfield with Ederson, move in that position. Then I'll move on to right wing back. I'll get that right wing back sorted. There's obviously news about Vanderson and players like that. Then the centre backs. Obviously, I'll get one centre back in, and then the goalkeeper. If we get to that, I'll be very, very, very impressed. If we get to that. Sure. We were shitting 03, 04, 04, 05, 05, 06. I remember, 12 behind Chelsea, and then around March, 8 points. Yeah, for Alex Ferguson standards. Behind them, we drew. I was at that Sunderland game, Charlam, 0-0. I was at that game. In 04, 05, I travelled all the way to Manchester from London, and Man United drew 0-0 with Sunderland. It was a bad one. That was 04, 05, mate. I was at that game. I was in the West Stand. Was it the South Stand? South Stand. I am with the manager. He needs a decent striker, rebust midfield. I agree, mate. I agree. Ephraim. Which Sir Alex Ferguson era frustrated you when we did not win the Premier League? Which Sir Alex Ferguson era frustrated you when we did not win the Premier League? I don't regret anything. in regards to what Alex Ferguson done, especially in the 90s when we lost the league to Blackburn, we lost the league to Arsenal, because ultimately I've always believed that our failures have been just as important as our wins. Because when I look at Arsenal, season next season went to win the treble. When I look at the Blackburn season, when Blackburn won it, the next season we won the double. I would say, however, I felt like after 98, 99, I didn't feel like Man United progressed. Yes, they were champions, won the league 3 times in a row. I know that. But I don't think we built the squad. You know, I didn't think that we had, and that is before the Glazers come in. So I don't think that we had, I mean, Roy Keane's spoken about this as well. We didn't go on. Do you know what I mean? All right, we had a great team, but we didn't go on and go to that next level. You know what? You know what I mean? I mean, imagine we brought in Zinedine Zidane after the 98, 99. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it was just like and then that contributed in us becoming 3 years without a title. Won the League Cup, of course, in 03-04 though. But just wasn't there, you know what I mean? And we came back though. But the overriding fact though, in regards to everything, is that in that season, in those seasons, we can see what was coming. You know what I mean? Groovy, do Spurs deserve to be in the top 6? What have they done of that Villa, Newcastle, Heritage, etc. done, even Leicester? This is what I'm saying. When anyone tells you that Man United don't beat League deserve to be in the Champions League, tell them we won the FA Cup and we won the Europa League, right? We won 2 trophies to be in that goddamn Champions League, right? So someone who comes 5th, who beats Southampton and Everton, deserves to be in it more than us. They just need to duck out. Absolutely, Groovy. Afternoon, brother. I hope you're well. Please, can everyone smash the like button, subscribe? We're on 11,000 subscribers in Amram we trust. Big up, Grayo. Big week, Grayo. Big week. Big up yourself. So, any memories at Goodison Park? It's a legendary stadium. Yes, I do. I have loads of memories at Goodison Park, mate. Yeah. I've been to Goodison Park when we've lost 1-0, Duncan Ferguson. I've been to Goodison Park when we won 4-2 to almost wrap up the league. The other Goodison Park one I went to was a 2-0 win back in the 90s. Yeah, back in the 90s. We won 2-0, I believe it was. Been a few times. Please, fans, give manager a second season. Better judgment, absolutely. Yeah. Call me crazy, but we need wingers like Daniel James back in the team. Oh, my God. I've been sick of these wing boys on my show. We need technical players, Groovy. The formation doesn't serve to play Daniel James. Daniel James is a road runner. We need better all round, even these players, you know what I mean? It must have been 05-06 that we drew 0-0 to Sunderland at Old Trafford before the Spurs away game. No, it wasn't. It was 04-05, my friend. Was it? No, it's 5-6. You're right. You're right, Sharp. You're absolutely... No, it was... No. It was 04-05. I'm pretty certain. Let me check. I've got the ticket here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should know that. You're right, Shah. It was 05-06. I got confused with the previous season. I got confused with these. Yeah, it was 0-0. I was at that game. It was 0-0 anyway. Boring game. What I remember most about that game is that I went back to Manchester Piccadilly late at night because it was an evening kickoff. I went back to Manchester Piccadilly and waited all night for the 1 a.m. train to Nottingham, then Nottingham to Sheffield, then Sheffield to London. Guys, that's what I used to do. I'm back in Maguire to score. Big up, Fred. Big up, everyone. Our mate is supposed to be the number 9, and we need wingers. We'll put the ball into the box in search of the striker. Absolutely. Big up. Afternoon, everyone. Big up, everyone who's joined me today. Absolutely. Brilliant. Do you remember the season we made 4-4 against Everton? Yes, I do, mate. Everton playing for their lives. We went 3-1 up, 4-2 up, and we still drew 4-4. Everton, I have no sympathy for Everton if they ever get down. I have no time for Everton. They raised their game in that game. You know, I was sick. I mean, Fellaini had a blinder, didn't he? Do you think Amram should go for a goalkeeper if he doesn't need to bring in? I think it's going to be the last thing he goes for. I think he's going to build the team first, this is why we needed Qatar, isn't it? Yeah, lost to Wigan. Yeah. Wigan had the game of their life, mate. Mad. Absolutely. My postcode P3N15. Is that Preston, Groovy? Sunderland weren't even in the Premo for that. No, they weren't, mate. No. You got Google in front of you, Shah. I'm talking on memory. I've been to over 500 games, Shah, so I can't remember everything. Goodness me. Ireland is our false nine in it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But one thing I'll tell you the time, the score, and everything, which you didn't do, mate. Absolutely. Yeah. So Shah's looking at Google at the moment, which I can't do. Obviously, I'm talking to you guys. It's rude if I go to Google. But yeah, definitely. Been to over 500 games, went to that game. One of the worst games I've actually attended, to be honest with you, was that one. If we win the Europa League, who do you like to meet, PSG or Inter? Inter. I think we have more chance. Maguire is in the high line versus Spurs or as a false number 9. Don't think that's going to happen. Hoyland is neither a false 9 or a true 9 either, I guess. He's a 10 men. That's what he is. He's a 10 men. That's what he is. 10 men. I hated that game, Daniel. And you know what I don't like, Dan? David Moyes. David Moyes always used to raise his game against Man United, didn't he? I don't know why we're going down this road, but anyway. Yorkshire Cowboy, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? False 9, 10, and 11. Oh, let's get behind the boys, guys. Let's get behind the boys. We got Wednesday, day after tomorrow. We got the Europa League final. Let's get behind the boys, guys. Come on. Let's get behind it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's get behind the boys, man. That's what it's all about. Let me just write this. It's all about getting behind the team. That's what we have to do. So, Groovy. I like to meet Inter. The way they play is really interesting, and I like to see a 3-4-3. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Definitely, Groovy. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think it'll beat both of them. Inter for me, this is a fake project, just like City. Absolutely, I like Inter. No injuries is good. Are Spurs missing anyone? Maddison. There's going to be a check on Bergville, but I don't think Bergville will be fit. There's also a check on Son as well. Son's been wrapped up in cotton wool. Didn't search it up, Sal. I didn't have YouTube Premium to do it. Plus, I don't have any devices. Yeah, Shah. Whatever, mate. Who cares? I was at the game, Shah. Napoli will win the Scudetto. Yeah, congratulations to Napoli, my second team. My wife is from there. I've been playing so many messages. My balls are no longer taking. Big up, brother. Big up, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, absolute legends. Thank you, everyone who's new as well. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, you guys. And don't forget to, put your notifications on as well so that when I go live, you know there's going to be a Here We Go very soon, guys. So, you know what? Let's do this, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm Sal Warner. This is Chatterbox. And you know what? We're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Take it easy. Peace.